Hello everybody, Gavin McCormack here in South Georgia. Now this week we're talking all about penguins and particularly the king penguin. We are in a king penguin colony where there are over 120,000 king penguin males and females. Now these birds are remarkable creatures. Although today is very hot and sunny, it can get up to minus 20 degrees here with wind gusts of up to 250 kilometers. These creatures are remarkable when it comes to keeping warm. Not only do they have 3 layers of feathers, but they also have a thick layer of blubber which helps them keep warm in the water. Now these birds are not birds that fly. These are actually marine animals and they are adapted to living in the water. They feed on fish, squid and even krill when they are feeding in this great southern ocean. Now remarkably, they're called king penguins because until 1884 people thought that these were the biggest penguins that existed on Earth until, of course, the emperor penguin was discovered, hence the name emperor penguin. Now, these birds mate for a season, and when they find their partners, they have this wonderful courting dance where they will raise their head up and down and rub their beaks together. Now, when an egg is hatched, what's beautiful about the way that these birds operate is they take it in turns to take care of the egg until it incubates, and this can take up to about 60 days. The birds will swap the egg on their feet into a brooding pouch, which will keep it nice and warm, taking turns to head out into the ocean to feed. Once the baby is born, it will then fend for itself in something called a creche, which is where birds gather together in a large group to protect themselves from predators. After around about 14 to 15 months, the mum or dad will leave and let the baby survive all on its own. Now these penguins are not predator-free. Although they are around about 1 meter in height, when they enter the ocean, there are 2 main predators that they face. Number 1, the leopard seal. Don't be worried. The penguins are extremely versatile and maneuverable and can maneuver in the water very quickly indeed. But number 2 is the mighty orca, or the wolf of the sea, the killer whale, which will find these penguins in their groups, hunt them down, and eat them. Now you may be thinking, how do these birds find water? Yes, there's an ocean nearby, but as you know, you cannot drink salt water because it has salt inside, which will dehydrate your body. These remarkable birds have evolved to be able to drink salt water with a special gland in their body that will remove the salt, and then through their beak or through sneezing, they will excrete this salt, allowing them to drink salt water and be completely and absolutely fine and hydrated to survive for the rest of the season. Now this week, we want you to think just like a king penguin. When it becomes extremely cold in this region, they will huddle together in a huge group to make sure that they can evade the cold, rotating the group to retain the heat in the center, while the outside penguins are extremely cold. But they will work collectively as a team to rotate to make sure that they all survive. And what we can learn from these wonderful beings is that when we work as a group, when we work collectively, we can actually overcome and achieve anything. And this week, we want you to do exactly that. We are going to work together, we're going to work in pairs, we're going to work in groups to make sure that we can overcome one of the challenges of climate change that we are going to put to you this week. Make sure you choose very carefully, make sure you work collectively, and make sure that you think about the best way that you can overcome the challenge that we are going to put to you this week. Take a look at these amazing creatures right behind us.